we're going to take a look at the definition of a function, what a function is, but we're going to look at a table of values. So again, a table is a way to see a relationship. So I got two different tables here. On the first one in the blue, I can see for these particular x values, if x is 0, it turns into a y value of 5. If x is 1, it turns into a y value of 4. If x is 2, it turns into a y value of 5. And if x is 3, it turns into a y value of 6. So this is a relationship here, right? Each of these x and y values are connected and giving me some information about a pattern. Now I want to figure out, is this table a function or is it not? So again, the definition of a function is for every input value x, there is only one output value back y. So let's take a look at here. If I input a value of 0, according to my table, what do I get back? It turns into 5. And we've done this before. We could graph this. We can work with this point. It shows me the relationship between x and y. If I input 1, it looks like according to the table, I get back 4. If I input 2, I get back 5 as well. And if I input 3, looks like I get back 6. So now let's think about this carefully. If I input 0, I get back 5, and no other else do I see 0 turn into anything else. So according to this, 0 only turns into 5. And if I look at all the other ones, 1 only turns into 4, 2 only turns into 5, and 3 only turns into 6. So I'm feeling like these all show a relationship that satisfies the definition of a function. What sometimes confuses students is they see 5 twice. 0 turns into 5 and 2 turns into 5. And so, oh no, that can't be a function, right? Well, it still works because it's only a one way. To be a function, every input can only turn into one output. It's okay if they turn into the same output, but 0 only turns into 5. And I just need to be concerned if 0 turns into something else later on. 2 only turns into 5, and I don't see 2 turn into anything else. So this is a function. All right, let's look at this other example here. So 3 turns into 8, 2 turns into 9, 3 turns into 10, and 4 turns into 11. You may have already guessed where this is headed into, but let's write it out in coordinate point form. 3 turns into 8, 2 turns into 9, 3 turns into 10. These are all x and y values in the relationship. 4 turns into 11. And now let's see if this satisfies the definition of a function. Already I can see 2 is fine, 4 is fine, but I see an input value of 3 turn into 8, but then later on my input value of 3 turns into 10. So this is the case where one input has 2 different outputs. So that is not okay. That, at least it's a relationship, but it's not a function relationship. It doesn't satisfy the definition of a function, so not a function. So there's an example of looking at a table of values as points and trying to see, does my table show a function? Does it satisfy that definition of a function or not?